All right, what's up, y'all? Everybody hates Chris, man, for real, and they definitely gonna hate me on this one. Hey, listen, you're new to the channel, man. Please, by all means, hit that subscribe button. The channel is growing. It's definitely growing. I'm definitely going to be hitting you guys with a bunch of new stuff, my insights on a lot of things that's going on in society. So, what I want to talk about tonight is I want to talk about that situation that's going on with those officers and a terrible incident that's happened in Memphis. I now seen the new headlines. They had some EMT workers that was just killed. I'm sorry, just fired. Of course, 5 police officers have been fired and been brought up on murder charges. And I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that. There's a couple of narratives I want to bring to the table when it comes to that. Number one, I'm a veteran. And I think I speak for all veterans when I say what I'm about to say. A veteran is not going to allow you to sit down there and beat on them. You're going to have to deal with a veteran with the intent to kill. A veteran is going to give you police officers a lot of ammo to kill us. I don't know why y'all don't understand when these guys they do this stuff. I'm gonna keep it. I got so many places I want to go with this, but I'm gonna do this in a couple of parts. So I'm gonna say this. You're not gonna beat on a veteran like that. I would truly hope that if in fact you think you're just gonna beat on a veteran, and this is where I want to go with this. I think the unfortunates with a lot of these individuals that these cops beat on, I think they're wired to just understand the law from the perspective of the law is always right. They don't understand the law from the war's perspective. And here's what I mean by understand law based on the war perspective. When you see a lot of military movies and they're setting off for the mission, the people that's leaving, they may have that person to stand behind, and they'll always have that moment when they'll say, just get back home safe. Just get back home safe. And that is the narrative with a veteran. The narrative with a veteran is get home safe. So what that means in a lot of other narratives and a lot of perspectives is a veteran mindset is built on right and wrong. There's no gray areas. There's the mission. There is the unfortunate of obstacles that's gonna occur. And I want to be clear. I'm really being nice. I am really being nice. I'm watering down what I really want to say, but I'll keep it steady as I go. When you swear in as a veteran, you swear to protect the nation from enemies, both foreign and domestic. I remember I was dating this female one time, and her son, we were all in the car. Her son, of course, was in the back seat. Her and I was, of course, in the front seat. She was driving. And her son was telling me about a female that was hitting on him. And she proudly said, I told my son, don't ever hit a woman. I turned around and I looked at him and I said, bull. if a female put their hands on you, you knock them in the next week. She, oh my God. And I said, what do you mean, oh my God? I said to her son, that is the female's perspective. That is estrogen narrative. I said, here's the testosterone narrative. When that woman was beating on you, was she a woman or was she a monster? He said she was a monster. I said, okay. So your mother, is she a monster or a woman? She's a woman. I said, you see the difference? I told him, don't allow a female to have their way with you under the protocol of they're female. And so when a woman decide they want to cross that threshold, you deal with them as such. After all, there are women prisons. There are female killers. You cannot teach the lesson of, a wolf in sheep's clothing. That's what you're going to be dealing with. So that's the unfortunate when I think about this situation that happened in Memphis. As crazy it may sound, I kind of wish it happened to me. There comes a time when you're being beat on and you know they're trying to kill you. There comes a time when you see a dog fighting another dog, or you look at these shows on TV. I've never seen a dog fight a dog for the kill. But there comes a point when you see these nature shows and alligators snatch up something and start dragging it in the water. You see them like they know they're about to die. They know my life is about to be over. I mean, I didn't see the video. I didn't see not 1 minute of it, but I heard he was screaming. He was crying for his mama. And the thrill of 5 police officers saying that you cannot hit me back because I'm a cop. So when do a person gets to defend themselves? When does a person say, hey, you know what? You're trying to kill me. A veteran was sworn to defend this nation from enemies, both foreign and domestic. And here's the unfortunate kick when it comes to that. They never told us to shut that off. You cannot walk around. Okay, let's look at it like this. When does a person become a terrorist? When their acts explain their character. Do we walk around and look at people every day and say, hey, you're a terrorist? Do we look at people every day and say you're a killer? Or do we wait for the act to then tell them they are such? It is hands down amazing when I think about what was going on through that man's mind when he knew them cops was trying to kill him. What was going on through his mind when them cops was doing their act of protecting and serving? What I'm trying to put it all in my head. What were they thinking? I'm trying to get some type of clarification on what did those cops think they were doing? What was the mission? Beating on that young man, what was the mission? What was the mission? I'm talking to all you veterans out there. Remember, you swore to protect this country from all enemies, both foreign and domestic. Don't you let no cop treat you like you're a piece of trash. Don't you ever do that. Ever. 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 Listen, I'm going to tell you something. 5 cops cannot arrest one person. There's not enough. What? One gonna grab one leg, one gonna grab the other leg, one gonna grab an arm, one gonna grab another arm, the other one grab a head. What? How? Why did it take 5 of those police officers to have their hands on that man? I know it sounds crazy. I wish that was me. I wish that was me. I do. I wish that was me. And the unfortunates of this act is that the police officers got yet another heinous act done by men in uniform. Another one. There's another act on record by police officers. There was a situation sometime in the early 2000s, and I'll talk about this on another video, so subscribe and stick around for that. The 5th Precinct, New York City. I remember it like it was yesterday. And the police officers put a plunger up a man's anal cavity. The threshold was crossed yet again. I am not, listen, when you go to Europe and you go to Buckingham Palace and you see those guards standing out front, a naked lady can walk by and they will not move their head. They will not move their head. So my question would be, why do cops get so emotional? Why do cops lose it? That is a failure in their psychiatric evaluation. That's what that is. I think we all should learn from this. Both police officers and civilians. I think we all learn from this. I am not one to allow myself. My brother was killed by a cop 14 and a half minutes in. My brother was killed by a cop. And I understand the unfortunates of, and my dad broke this down to us. When you go into certain worlds, you will unfortunately face the consequences that come with it. So you live in a fast-paced, high-crime world. You will deal with the unfortunates that come with it. Later, y'all.